If there's one thing Grindy Hell truly excels at, it's grinding. Every task, from crafting tools to building a base, feels like an endurance test. Everything is slow, expensive and unnecessarily limiting. And don't even get me starting on storage. Everything takes up too much space, stacks poorly and feels intentionally designed to test your patience. Take wood for example. The game doesn't just give you wood as a resource. Oh no! There are 5 different types: small sticks, regular sticks, long sticks, planks, and logs. None of them stack, none are interchangeable, and every single one needs its own storage solution. It's a logistical nightmare, not a survival mechanic. Here's a perfect example of how grindy the game is. I wanted to give you a quick rundown of how to make iron armor, but no matter how I tried, I couldn't actually make it quick. The process is so long, so complex, and involves so many steps that even the quick rundown takes around 5 real-life minutes to explain. Seems excessive and boring, right? Well, imagine how it feels to actually play through it. The entire process is a grind fest, requiring an absurd amount of resources, constant babysitting and real-time waiting. And for what? A single piece of armor. You'll need to repeat this entire ordeal for every piece of armor and iron tool you craft, and then repeat it again for every player in your party. Is it realistic? Maybe. Is it fun? Absolutely not. It doesn't stop there. Remember when I said the game teaches you almost nothing? That's not just a minor inconvenience, it's a significant problem. So much of the game's mechanics are hidden, leaving you to either stumble upon them by sheer luck or scour the wiki for answers. Case in point, I had no idea how to even make armor until I read about it online. The same goes for smelting iron. Without the wiki, I doubt I'd have figured this whole system out. But wait, it gets worse. The wiki itself is incomplete, with missing or outdated information, so you can't rely on it too much. You're stuck in this constant state of "am I missing something?" with no clear answers. What makes all of this so sad is that it could have been so much better with just a few small tweaks. Faster waiting times, less expensive crafting recipes, a forge that can process more than 1 iron at a time. Changes like this would have gone a long way. They wouldn't sacrifice the brutal realism the game is going for, but would make the experience far less tedious. But no, the developers intentionally chose this punishing design, equating long, drawn-out processes with realism. Unfortunately, realistically time-consuming doesn't equal fun. This was one of my shorter slices, but I think it still works pretty well. What do you think of this format? I'd love to hear your thoughts. The next slice will be about Grindy Hell isn't just about fending off leeches, drinking questionable water and snacking on mushrooms. Revolves around brewing and drinking one of the most intense psychedelics on Earth. Make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss it. And if you enjoyed the video, I'd really appreciate it if you could like and leave a comment. Every single one helps the channel grow more than you'd think. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.